So I need some iron skin potions too. Is it enough for you just to know you're helping people by streaming, or do you feel you need to do more? I think the question here, Grim, is how do you feel fulfillment in streaming? And this is a super important question. This is a question that has humped. Why is the timer stop? What the flip? Bruh. Hit the wrong buddy. No hitting buddies, okay? Keep buddy hitting to yourself. So fulfillment in streaming, I think it's hard. I think it's different for everybody, and it's something I've struggled with for a really long time, finding fulfillment. I think that I find fulfillment the most when I can watch my own VOD back and laugh. When I make other people laugh. I find some fulfillment in high chat activity. I find fulfillment in helping other content creators. Those are pretty much the biggest ways that I find streaming makes me feel like I'm actually doing something rather than just goofing around. But everybody's going to have... did you find fulfillment in 000? It was nice to support charity. Supporting charity is always nice. I don't think I found a particularly profound fulfillment in that. I mean, I made a lot of people happy. Made a lot of people laugh. I was able to, help people escape from their reality. So that's good. There's that. The issue with that sometimes is quite intangible. How many people I really gave a good day. So it's useful for me to try to find specific things. I try to seek out content creators who are just starting and who are very serious and help them to answer questions, to try to guide them through what stuff to buy, for example. Like all the issues that I had when I started off, like what the heck camera do I buy? How do I work OBS? What's a bit rate? Things like that. I try to help them with that, and that's really fun. I like that a lot. That makes me really happy, especially when they improve their stream. I've only recently gotten into doing that because I have been very cautious to give people feedback in that way. Yeah, good luck buying stuff right now. Like, getting a camera right now is pretty tough. It's not great, so that sucks. He found it off Amazon as a webcam, and it actually worked way better than a camcorder. Yeah, lots of people use camcorders. So Davari, yeah, that's a really good suggestion for him to use a camcorder. I do not like webcams. I find that webcam manufacturers lie about the specifications of the webcams. They'll very often say it's 1080p, but they're usually not 1080p. A lot of times they're 720p, 30 FPS. I really like my 60 FPS 1080p camera here that I have, but it's a little bit out of the price range for a normal streamer. $700. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend this setup that I have. Do I have Moonglow? I need more Daybloom actually, don't I? Yeah, phone is pretty good. Yeah, I think there's a lot of solutions that are not expensive. That's a really good suggestion, I'd say. I need to stop goofing around. I'm surprised I don't have any of their like airbags or anything. It's weird. I might just go looking for brown chests for a while. I think I will do that actually. It's good to start slow, Nether. Okay, so I don't suggest that anybody's like, you know what, I'm gonna do streaming, so I'm gonna buy all of this equipment. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars on equipment and try it out. I think you should really start small. I think the impact of having a high quality camera is definitely overstated. Having a high quality microphone is probably more important, but again, people will watch good content. Like if you're doing something that people want to watch, they're gonna watch. I do have a real staff, nice. So I wouldn't worry too much about things. And starting small allows you to get a handle on if you really enjoy streaming or not. Don't invest a bunch of money into streaming when you could just not enjoy it. Because a lot of people, I mean, they don't like it. I suggest streaming to everybody. But especially if you're going to try to stream in a professional capacity or YouTube in a professional capacity, it is sometimes not fun, which I think is something that people miss out on. Like they think it's just all fun and games, but I hate video editing. Direct monitor is better than a good microphone. That's true. I agree with that. There's a lot of parts about streaming that I just do not enjoy. Messing with the OBS, I find some sense of satisfaction for making a good scene, but that's not why I started streaming. It's not the principal thing that made me want to do streaming. Like I really love playing video games. That's great, but you also note that I played Terraria for like 3,000 hours on stream. Sometimes even when I don't want to play Terraria, I play Terraria. Sometimes when I don't want to make Terraria content, I have done. This is where I killed the combos? Yeah. And you're going to have to deal with that. Streaming is a job. Making content on YouTube is a job. It is work. And you are going to feel days where you do not want to work. And, sometimes you can take days off, but it also has an impact on, the growth that you're going to have. And it's like being in a StarCraft match, I think a microphone is very nearly necessary. Very nearly necessary for good broadcasting. It depends on what you're going to do, but it's very all around. Having a camera is not necessary at all. There are tons of streamers out there who make perfectly good content that do not need a camera. A lot of streamers who are starting are wanting to use a camera because they find it does increase quality, and I think there is some argument to be had there about increasing quality. Gameplay only streaming, it's very effective. There are some, like I said, some of the biggest streamers on Twitch are esports, yeah, and they're pretty much focused on gameplay only streaming. A lot of times they have a camera and they have a mic, but they're just sitting there playing the game, especially during a match. They're not talking to chat. So yeah, I think there's lots of streams that are effectively gameplay only, but and then at the same time they are subsidized. For example, like a League of Legends player will be doing their match, but there's exceptions to this rule, like Skara. But doing their match, and they're not talking, they're playing the game, they're trying to do well, and then after the match they'll talk about the game. They'll provide commentary, and they'll have that content in that way if they want to, but they don't need to. People will still simply watch high quality gameplay, high level gameplay, straight up. So this is why I say that if somebody had the answer to what it was to be the best streamer, they wouldn't be making a book about it, they'd be doing it. Okay, yeah, a lot of people prefer community-focused streams. I prefer community-focused streams. If I want to watch a video, I will watch on YouTube. So, yeah. When you do a gameplay-focused stream, you're just going to attract people who are interested in gameplay, and they're going to be a particular type of person, and that's fine, but that may not be the type of person that you want. I really like being an interactive streamer. I really like talking to people. I like getting to know them. That's my focus. And then, so one of the questions that has been prolifically asked a lot, and Enough About You, and on my channel, and from other people as well, mostly from MCGames.net is the person who first said this. He said to us, "Are you a gamer who streams, or are you a streamer who games?" And I want you to think about that sentiment. Are you a gamer who streams, or are you a streamer who games? So are you a person who is playing video games on a professional level or very high level who streams that, or are you a streamer, a community manager, a content creator, or an organizer who plays games? So which one do you identify as? And both are valid. Both are fine. There's nothing wrong with either one. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where you need to sit and define yourself. Okay, good, more potions. Let's get some more Daybloom, because we need that. Another cool is, if you're interested in streaming and streaming stuff, I suggest you check out the podcast that my friend, another Twitch partner, Blake, and I host. It's called Enough About You. Man, there is like no forest. There's a link right there, twitch.tv/Enough About You. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We field questions. It is the combined experience of myself as well as Blake, and very often we have other Twitch partners and streamers and content creators on. So that there is a lot of education to be had up there. We talk about a lot of things. And then we also talk about just our personal lives and things that are going on, stuff like that. So if you ever wanted to catch up with me, that channel is pretty well the best channel. We also have a Spotify. So if you wanted to just listen, I think what was the food? We'll do some fishing at some point for a food exterminator, and we'll just get seafood, or yeah, seafood. I think it's okay to have your ego grow. Darn it, what is the Shakespearean thing? There's 5 stages of a man, a baby, a young man, an older. It's like these stages, and with these stages, your ego changes. Like it goes low, grows, and then goes down again. It's very hard to control. Man, I wish I was more forest. Like, I can't find any Daybloom. It's weird. I don't know what I have to do about this, actually. Oh, you know what? Did I pop a Splunker potion earlier? I'm an idiot. I totally forgot about this. Yeah, I was going to take a roll for Daybloom. It's weird. I might start digging right here just to see if I can find a chest. We'll see if we can find any chesterinos, any brown chests, because brown chests could have herb bag as well. So having your ego grow is a very precarious situation. It's going to look up impostor syndrome. So impostor syndrome is a situation in which a person who has qualifications very often feels that they're unqualified, and that the praise or qualifications that they've received inappropriately, and that's kind of the opposite of ego, and that can be very detrimental. And then being egotistical, thinking that you know best, can be just as detrimental. Not being willing to take other people's advice, like going to the dentist and the dentist saying, "Hey, you have an infection in your tooth," and be like, "No, I don't think so." Okay, maybe you should be making this call. You're not a dentist. Well, I know better because I'm smart. It can be hard to not be egotistical. Like when you're especially good at something and someone tries to correct you on it, you can be naturally defensive. I think that people have an inherent desire to be right, and that becomes really pronounced when as they get older and get more experience, where they don't want to be wrong, where it's shameful to be wrong. See, when children get corrected on something, they're like, yeah, okay. When an adult gets corrected on something, they have a little bit of pushback, right? They're supposed to know. It's embarrassing not to know. They're an adult. They should. Man, I got new earbuds, and they're constantly falling out. It's so annoying. I'm like constantly having to push them back in. I'll have to find a new heads for them, I think. I do not see any chests here. I have just lots of ups and downs in my life, you know? So, at least when people, yeah, sure. I would not classify, I was thinking like a 7-year-old, I see. Rather than like a 12 or a 13-year-old, because so you're right. I think that that graph. Man, I always forget the name. The Dunning-Kruger graph, I believe is what it's called. It's a graph that shows experience in a subject and confidence in a subject, where as a person becomes very recently equated with a subject, they feel like they have their confidence grows massively. So they don't know anything about it, so their confidence is low. And then they learn a little bit about it, and they're like super confident about it. But then as they continue to learn, their confidence goes down. And then after some time of learning about the subject, it begins going up again. That Dunning-Kruger effect is super important to, student correcting the teacher type of thing. Because, I mean, and that's, sometimes you're right. It depends. They showed us Dunning-Kruger first day of med school. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting, Mugong. That's awesome. The more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And that has been something that has stuck with me from a really early age, where I know that I know. A wise man knows that they know nothing. I've really tried to hold on to that. It's not easy to do. But I think if you can really hold on to that aspect of knowledge and learning, it will serve you well. Yeah, I used to be so bad at taking compliments. Like, when people would give me a compliment, I'd be like, oh, you're lying. That's what my brain would do automatically. I wouldn't say it out loud. And I've recently been a lot better at taking a compliment. I've tried to take care of myself a lot better. Oh my god, I saw a picture of me, I want to say 3 years ago. Oh god, I cringed so hard, bruh. I cringed so hard. Let me go talk to the traveling merchant. We're gonna have to fish again, yeah. Did this world does not have them? Dang! Demon horns, oh baby. Oh, life form analyzer, I think I want this. Yeah. YouTube is not gonna be happy about this. YouTube's gonna be so tilted. I have such a poor memory. Oh no. Wait, I need to get this guy stoned. Yeah, 12th grade? Yeah, I knew everything, nerd. Lol. Forehead. Wait, where's the chest detector nearby? Aha. Maybe down? Sorry, we're talking about culture. So yeah, I think some culture, and I don't think I need to say what cultures. I think some cultures take schooling extraordinarily seriously, and it's not just that they take schooling seriously, but they take roles in their children's lives more seriously, and it's way less about what the kids want and way more about what the parents want, and that's different than other cultures. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's bad. It's not for me to say, but I think that type of culture definitely has an effect on grades. Rote learning is a lot different. The focus there is a lot different, and you can come to your own conclusions what that means and what that does, and what's important and what's not. I mean, it's not going to be easy for you to, when you have kids. Do I need to whoop my son's because he got bad grades? Did he get a C? Is that punishable? Should he be grounded for that? What do we do? Is an A not acceptable? It needs to be an A plus. Does it influence on burnout statistics? Yeah, there's so much to consider there. That's why I don't think there is an answer per se. There's no like, oh, this is how it should be. But there definitely is an effect. You can't ignore that certain cultures do a lot better in school. Like they just do. It's just stats. Performance in school does not always correspond to performance in life. Strong agree. You could say things like critical thinking, so much more important than being good at calculus, for example. Let me actually do some farming. Man, this sucks. I might just do fishing instead and hope for an angler that way. Oh, we have some dayboom. Okay, that's cool. Never mind. My favorite new thing 1.4, dude, the void bag is pretty sick. Block swap is pretty sick. Mastermind is pretty dope. For the worthy is pretty dope. New mounts are pretty great. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, a lot of people like Torch God. Torch God's not real. What's my favorite new 1.4 song? I hear the Empress of Light is a banger. I don't know though. I haven't listened to it enough yet. Well, we have some fishing hooks or some potions now, so that's really good. Yeah, regen and iron skin. I think I might actually attempt to kill you, boy. Jester arrows. God dang it. Well, I can't think recently. My brand. How's brand? Still haven't said who I'm gonna go kill. People are like, what? Brain confusion. Brain of no, still wrong. Brain of Choo Choo. This is maybe I should do endurance potion also. And this isn't great food. We'll try. I hope I get Crimrod. I'm not sure. Have I broken any orbs? I don't know. I have grenades. Yeah, I really wish this was a better bow. Nasty. Nasty. How much for this? Okay. Broken. Forehead. Shoddy! Oh my god, please. Torpedo. That's a really good one. I'll take that. Oh man. Unreal. Lethargic. No. Nasty. Nasty's pretty good. Shoddy. Oh no, please. Unreal. Okay. Are you nasty? Are you winning, son? Are you winning? Oh, it's my time. I'm gonna kill some choo-choos for ducats, dineros, dollars. You just hit every single NPC. Oh no! Oh, my earbud's falling out. Look at this freaking thing. I'm getting really annoyed. It'll be fine. Yeah, he left. It's because he was overtime anyway. He was just on screen for a little while. Okay, Unreal Boomstick is gonna serve us well. Use glue. If I died, oh my god, that'd be terrible. I'd be so mad at myself, honestly. I really want Crim Armor and increase my damage, increase my defense. I mean, I can die. This is for the worthy after all. Though I feel like Ayachuchu isn't even as dangerous as King Slime in this. You know what really annoys me? When I use those pause words. It bugs me. I should just pause instead of saying What do they call those words? Crutch words. That's what they're called. Bug me. I'm not gluing any earbuds in my ears. You guys are wild. I can't believe that was even a suggestion. It's even a joke. Fillers, yeah, I've heard them called that before. Those filler words, I think they're really important to remove from your speech. They make you incoherent. You know who uses a lot of filler words? Freaking Trump does. All the time. It's like so. The transcript of his speeches is just like, what? Or not, maybe not his speeches, but his conversations. Like doing an interview or something. It's just like, what the heck you say? Chill choo-choo. Chill choo-choo. Alright, screw you then. No modifiers. Skin glue. Is that a thing? Oh my god, I think you guys, that actually might be an idea. I can kind of do Trump. We're gonna have the greatest Terraria run of all the Terraria runs. No, that's not quite right. Sometimes I can do it right. We're gonna have the greatest trade deals. There it is. Yeah. We're gonna have the greatest. It'll be great. We're gonna make a country. We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna make Mexico pay for it. Oh, gotta take fall damage. Be careful. I know. Why can't you craft money from gold bars? It's really weird, but whatever. Oh, I don't have water bolt. That's how I did it last time, huh? I had a water bolt. Should I kill Skeletron first? Skeletron was so much easier than Brain of Choo-Choo. But we'll get some fragments no matter what, or some tissue samples no matter what. So maybe it'll be okay. I only have 99 platforms. That sucks. We have a boomstick and boots, so